morning on Darling FM 107.3, and Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, still remains my name. It will never, ever, ever, ever change. They call me small but the big engine. Ororo Fakonga, Baba Wado, the sport evangelist. Onunekurora, one of Imo State, my people, Moyami. The Lega can destroy. The commanding commander, the Puyaka master. Welcome on board of the last edition for the week for sport. This morning, there is always a lot to serve on the show. Only if you keep it up to Darling 107.3, baby. Me and you know, Amadio, no they hear English. Welcome on board. To the one of Australian Open where we go this morning, where Stefanos Tsitsipas, he will face Danny Medvedev on Friday today for a place in the Australian Open final, where the 8th-time winner Novak Djokovic awaits whoever comes up top in this one. Now for Greek Tsitsipas, he once relied on Medvedev by calling him boring, but he now considered the young man is in form. The man from Russia, he's now calls him smart from boring. Before in the call, I said this guy did boring, but now but this guy don't do smart now. He don't improve on more. And for the pair, the first match on court, that was at Miami in 2018, and they've played 6 times with Medvedev leading their series with 5 wins. Now, but Tsitsipas, yes, who came back from 2 sets down to shock 20-time Grand Slam champion Rafael Nadal in the quarterfinals. He won their last encounter at the ATP Tour. That was way back, ATP Tour finals in 2019. Let's see how it goes today, though. Don't forget, we've talked about this yesterday evening. Naomi Osaka already through to the finals. Her opponent is Jennifer Brady, and that game comes up on Saturday. We can't wait tomorrow. To the ITTF, where that alternative dispute resolution practitioner Morenike Obi Farinde, yes, has been appointed into the pioneer 7-man tribunal of the International Table Tennis Federation. Now Obi Farinde, who has 3 decades of legal practice, 2 of that as an ADR practitioner, is the first African to be appointed as a member of the pioneer ITTF tribunal. Now she's a member of the Nigeria Olympic Committee's Ethics and also Governance Commission, and a legal practitioner in sports law and dispute resolution. Now the independent tribunal members, according to ITTF, have a 2-year term, and they are expected to play a central role in ensuring the effective provision of dispute resolution services for sport participants, support personnel, and also sporting organizations internationally, forming a diverse panel of independent arbitrators, legal and subject matters experts that may be called upon on a case-by-case basis. So that's the position she occupies, and we wish her all the best. Don't forget, you can watch me live on Darling FM Owerri page. Go to our Facebook page, Darling FM Owerri, and also on Twitter at Darling FM 1073. Turn no be touchlight, highlights no be live match. If you know, you know more, but you don't know. And if you don't know, and you don't know that you don't know, you are suffering from a low battlization situation, people. Let go. To basketball we go this morning, where the Tigers on Thursday yesterday maintained their 100% record with a 64-51 victory over Rwanda at the ongoing 2021 FIBA Afro Basket qualifiers in Tunisia. Now the Nigerians, guess what, people, who had earlier picked their qualification slots for the Continental Basketball Showpiece after their 75-70 win over South Sudan on Wednesday, they overcame a slow start against the Rwandans with superb second and fourth quarter displays. Now the 2015 African champions lost the first quarter 22-14 before unleashing their might on the East Africans, winning the next 3 quarters 16-9, 14-10, and also 20-10. Now, Kate Omera emerged the highest scorer for Nigeria with 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal from the 23 minutes, while Abdul Malik Abu and Ike Iruebu both scored 9 points apiece, while Ike Nwamu and Chima Moneke, they all settled for 8 points respectively. And for Rwanda's Alex Mpoyo, 14 points was the highest of the game. Why Jin Nsho Bo Wako Kwizikolo Olumikiza? Now person name. I'll post this on Facebook, my brother. Nsho Bo Wabi Yoko Diskudikiza. A name from Rwanda. The young man scored 11 points though. Now for Nigeria, the last game of the qualifiers comes up on Friday against Mali, and the 2021 Afro Basket is scheduled to hold in Kigali, the Rwanda capital, from August 24th to September 5th. All right, 2021. Now time for us to talk about the run letter game. Some call it Bokripo and some call it Jogo Bonito. Some call it Felele. Whichever name you call it, Amoya. When it comes to football, we speak just one language, and everybody go understand, man. Like my grandpa will always say, The only problem we don't get solution now. What do women want? What do women want? What do women want? Am I communicating on my ear? I just did. All right, let's move on. The NLO Congress on Thursday in Abuja unanimously agreed that the registration for the 2021 season should end on Friday, February 26, 2021, and the league should kickstart on Sunday, March the 7th, 2021. Now, according to the third tier league Congress meeting in Abuja on Thursday yesterday, in compliance with COVID-19 protocols, with only 30% attendance, while 70% of Congress members joined virtually via Zoom. Yes, it also endorsed the zonal league format for Division 1 to 3 approved by the NLO board for the 2021 season. Now, the Congress also adopted Friday, February 26 as registration closing date. However, NFF first vice president and also no other than Barrister Sheyi Akiwumi, he commissioned the new NLO office building located at the Glass House, Wuse Zone 7, Abuja, and also commended the NLO leadership led by Alhaji Mohammed Akali. Moving on. Super Falcons coach, his name is Randy Wardrum, is in an ecstatic mood after the African champions beat CSK Moscow 1-0 in their opening fixture at the ongoing Turkish Women Cup on Thursday yesterday. Now, striker Chinwendu Ihezuo, he scored the only goal of that game on the 18th minute, and he got the assist courtesy of Francisca Odega. That lady will find well, we get Azoka. And for the Falcons, they came into the competition on the heels of a 15-month hiatus, while Russian Giants were cruising on 3 straight preseason wins. Now, the game was the first test for the team's new coach, Randy Wardrum, who is linking up with the side for the first time since his opponent in October 2020. Let me quote one day Wardrum. He said this morning to Cosmos Chukwuemeka, in the first half, we were much better, but we lost our way in the second half of our day, and I think, but then it's a good start. Yes, forget it's a good start for us. In the first half, we were much better. In the second half, we lost our way. Make you no be like say Cosmos Chukwuemeka the lie. How about you talk to us, Randy Wardrum? Tell them.
Well, in the first half, I thought it was much better. You know, I thought we showed some periods in our ball possession and our ball movement, some of the shape that the team was in. I thought we did really well. For the most part in the first half with that. I thought in the second half we kind of lost our way a little bit. The game got broken up with a lot of fouls, and the whistle was stop and start a lot. But I think, it's something that we've got to be able to maintain over 90 minutes. But I did see good periods of it, especially in the first half. So I think it's a good start.
Two players got their debuts.
I think it's a good start. Well, it's coming from no other than Randy Wardrum, the new Super Falcons manager. His first game in charge, and they started on a winning note, courtesy of years will go. Yes, 1-0 it ended in favor of them. Now, for those who don't know, in other results that also went down yesterday, Uzbekistan trashed 2-time African champions Equatorial Guinea 5-0. That is Waka in Nigeria. That is Manita in Spain. Am I communicating? Yeah, I just did. So 5-0 it ended on the same venue. And then our next opponent is same Uzbekistan. Yes, who gave their opponents Waka yesterday. But that game comes up on Saturday and we can't wait. Let's move on from there before we go for a quick break this morning. We had that Wiki Tourist, yes, their media officer, his name is Abdullahi Kobi. Yes, he's pleading to NFF because we can adjust our game against Dakar. Why? When we come back, I'll tell you why it has 2 branches and a long tail.
107.3 Darling FM. The People's
Welcome back from that break. In case you just tuned in, the program remains Sports this morning on Darling FM 107.3. And Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, still remains my name. It will never, ever change. They call me small but the big engine. Amadia, yes, no, they ever hear English, but they don't know more. Yeah. Shango can never ever speak Igbo language. Welcome aboard, people. Don't forget you can watch me live on our Facebook page, Darling FM Owerri. Easy like ABC, not complicated like LVJ status. We're talking about wicked stories, oh my word, where the media officer, Abdullahi Kobi, yes, okay, he said that Bikono, Nigeria Professional Football League, make una just help us, make we adjust our week 11 fixture against Dakada FC. Yes, you guys should help us reschedule it because we escaped death. Now, just save us. Yeah, I beg, make una help us. Why? Now, the team boss of Bauchi Base Club caught fire along Kibo Road in Plateau State on their way to Uyo for the Sunday style against Takada FC. Now, for Kobe said that there were no casualties, but added that the players wouldn't be able to feature in their next league game, having been traumatized by the incident. He said, let me quote him this morning. He said to Cosmos Chukwuemeka, he said, all the players got out safely. Nothing happened to them, and there was no injury of any sort. Only the bus got burnt. Now, the rear tire of the bus pulled off while the driver was trying to control the vehicle. Another tire also pulled off, which caused sparks on the wheel, and that eventually caught fire because of the closeness of the fuel tank that was what ignited the fire. He said, we didn't know how it stopped, but it was a miracle that we all got out alive and safe. I think that's the best thing to do. Please help them reschedule this fixture. Please, Bikono. So other games will be coming up this weekend. Jigawa Golden Stars will take on Nasarawa United. Abia Warriors will be at home against Warri Wolves. That's in Okigwe Township Stadium. MFM, yes, die by fire by force. They should pick up 3 maximum points in this one. They've not won in the last 4 or 5 games, right? They should pick up 3 points against Adamawa United, who are doing bonanza. Oh, okay, boys, be amiwa. FC Fayoba will be at home against Kasina United. Aqua United, they will take on Plateau United. While for Lobby Stars, they will welcome Kano Pillars. And for Enugu Rangers, they will trade tackles against Kwara United. Now, guess what, people? As at yesterday, Kwara United were already in Enugu. You can imagine. They're already ready. So, the match on Sunday. We don't come. We say we don't come. This grand, hey, my brother, it will turn to what the Benin people call Agbe Mugbe. The Sunshine Stars, they will take on Heartland Football Club. Don't forget, ahead of this time, one of Heartland top scorer, his name is Samuel Noshiri. He's a midfielder. He has 3 goals. Joint top scorer with the likes of Shedrack Ogali and also with Adachi Emmanuel. Guess what he says? That he's optimistic that the Naze Millionaires will pick up at least a point against Sunshine Stars of Akure. They already did their way. They go now as they go. But then he say, we don't they go, Cosmos. Tell him like, make una pray for us to go in peace and come back successfully, peacefully. But then my aim, I make you pick up at least a point, my brother. At all, 9 bread, bad pass. Half bread is better than none. Yes, am I communicating? Let's listen to Samuel Noshiri. Make you no be like Cosmos Chukwuemeka dey lie. Ekutomo Yami. Let's go.
Anybody supporting us should just be at our back. Pray for us to get to Akure successfully. I assure them, by God's grace, we're going to try our possible best to leave Akure at least a minimum point. I would not like us to leave Akure without any points. That's what I'm assuring them. By God's grace, we'll get what we are looking for.
By God's grace, we will get what we are looking for. And as Proverbs 23 verse 7 says, as a man thinketh, so he is. If you think you're going to be successful, so it's going to be. If you think you're going to make it in life, so it will be in your favor. Omo Yami, Adura Agba, Wamimo, hey. And for someone now, should also stress, say, okay, Cosmos, I don't score 3 goals so far this particular season. Now, guess what? See, my target now to score 10 goals. As a midfielder, if I score 10, Gabadaya, I will give God all the praises. I will give God a wiper. I will give God a Shalawane. Let's listen to it one more time. Samuel Noshiri, talk to us. Let's go.
By the grace of God, I promise myself that I'm going to score 10 goals this season. And I thank God for the least goal I am now. I'll still try hard and push and pray to God. At least that's my target. Let me get there. 10 goals. Thank you.
10 goals is my target. Samuel Noshiri. Yes, I wish you what you wish yourself, my brother, man. Go out there and excel. Rivers United takes on Enyimba Football Club. But before I continue with this particular time, we need to switch gears because this segment belongs to Viviendo Empires Hotel. Yes, thank you for sponsoring. Let's take a message from our sponsor. We come back. We continue.
Viviendo Empires Hotel, number 2, Icheo Dodge Crescent, behind Salvation Ministry, off Onitsha Road in Rete, Imo State, now offers luxury accommodation, exotic bar, free Wi-Fi, 24/7 electricity, restaurants, and gym services. Also, the hotel is running a promo of 40% discount on lodging and accommodation. 12,000 naira rooms now goes for 7,200 naira. 17,000 naira rooms now goes for 10,200, and 27,000 naira rooms now goes for 16,200. For inquiries, please call 070-6844-6647. For booking and reservation, visit viviendoempireshotels.com.
Segment for Viviendo Empires Hotel. That's what we're in right now. Let's talk about Rivers United. They will take on Enyimba. That game was supposed to be an MPFL game, but because of their continental engagement, it means that same tie right there at the Adoke Amesi Amaka Stadium will not be the CAF Confederations Cup second leg encounter. Remember, in the first leg, Enyimba came out victors by 1-0, and then the guy that gave the assist for that goal, his name is Anayo Iwuala. This young man has been trending on social media. Everyone calling on Genotro, Mpa Genotro, yes, Nda Genotro. Bikonu, you must call Anayo Iwuala against Benin Republic and Lesotho, because this guy, oh my word, only him, not players. So, but then we call up with him, we call ask him, say, Oga Anayo Iwuala, this is what everybody talk about you. But then let's go into this particular game. What should we expect from you, Anayo Iwuala? Talk to us this morning.
My target generally is to make sure my team at the end of the day qualifies for the group stage of the CAF Confederations Cup, and I believe strongly that we can get a point from our fellow rivals, Rivers United in Port Harcourt. I strongly believe that we can definitely.
Alright, people, that's the voice of Anayo Iwuala saying, my target Cosmos Chukwuemeka is just to win. Yes, whether I Skogo or no Skogo, oh my word, man. Segment belongs to Viviendo Empires Hotel. We need to move on from there, people. Let's also tell you about what is trending elsewhere, where Super Eagles draw of Samuel Chukwueze and Ike Chukwueze when they are doubtful. Yes, for the next 2021 African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Now the Eagles, who led Group L with 8 points from 4 games, they play Benin Republic on March 22nd in Cotonou before taking on Lesotho 8 days later at the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos. Samuel Chukwueze, who recently underwent a surgery, is not fully fit for the game, according to Eagles manager Genotro. Let me quote him this morning. He said to Cosmos Chukwuemeka, Écoutez, hey, some players are injured like Samuel Chukwueze, and I hope he will be ready before the end of March. Now the fittest players will be invited for the games in March, and for Chukwueze, the recovery time is short, and I hope to have him in the squad. But we have Chidera Ejuke, who is also doing well, and it is important to have our wingers fit 100%. Yes, because our system is based on pace on the wings. Viviendo Empires Hotel segment. Now, on the same way, Genotro added, for Ike Chukwueze, unfortunately, he did not play the last 2 games for Heartland Football Club, so it will be a difficult game for him. It will be difficult for him to just come into the squad. But then he said, Maduka Okoye was our first choice in our last match, but we cannot say what will happen in the future. Now, for Ezenwa, we all know he has considered 11 goals in 6 appearances for Heartland in the Nigeria Professional Football League this season. He said, at the moment, Maduka Okoye is the favorite for the number 1 spot. He did well in the games he played for us, and he has played all the matches for Sparta Rotterdam so far this season in Holland. So we also have Francis Uzoho, who has returned from an injury setback and is also playing, and we are happy to see him again. Viviendo Empires Hotel segment. Let's see how it goes though. Now let's talk about one quagmire where they rock Heartland Heartland no go dey for this kind of situation. Arsenal go buy market, Arsenal no go gree pay. Arsenal come talk to Alaroro. They're going to do Onigbese. Who is Arsenal in the movie? What is Cosmos Chukwuemeka talking about? We are going to talk about our brother from Ezio Bodo. Hey, the ASJ Academy Omo Yame. What is happening right there? Someone would say. Now, Kelechi Nwakale, his former club, ASJ Football Academy of Owerri, they've cried. Habirakwa. Yeah! See you. Hey, the attitude of Premier League club, Arsenal, whom they claim lied and deceived them from making a training compensation claim in 2016. Say Arsenal lied to us. Not waiting you and Arsenal talk. We get to gentleman agreement only for them to come turn their back. Who are they in the movie? Are they standing at 40-40? According to Emeka Amajirako, yes, the general manager of the team, he said after Nwakali's transfer in 2016, they approached Arsenal for training and solidarity compensation due them, but Arsenal lied to them that they were not entitled to training compensation, but they paid them only solidarity compensation. Let me quote him. He said, we trusted them and believed them. We did not know that they were deliberately deceiving us. Now, when we found out last year, they lied to us again, and then they paid Diamond Football Academy $10,000 as training compensation, an amount equivalent to a sum representing the years of registration that Kelechi Nwakali, yes, was playing for the ASJ Academy. Now, they then offered us just a $5,000 in full, and the final settlement that would close this matter to the satisfaction of both parties. But of course, this offer was unacceptable and outrightly rejected. They rejected the $5,000. Now, for ASG Academy, they trained Kelechi Nwakali, yes, from the years of his 12th to 17th birthday, which by the FIFA training cost and also categorization of clubs amounts to 220,000 euros. Wow, that's Nukwego, my brother. And we demanded our full payment, and for Arsenal then said they won't pay. The transfer happened more than 2 years ago, and so it's a statute bad. Can you believe this, people? Let's see how it goes, though. I'm sure we've not heard the last of this. But according to my namesake, Emeka, I say it's unfair that a big club like Arsenal could stoop so low as to lie and deceive small club like us. But I am confident we will get justice in this particular case. Arsenal Football Club. And they won't win Champions League, yeah? God no go shame us, my brother. It's still the segment that belongs to Viviendo and Pass Hotel. Let's take another message from them. When we come back, we continue.
Viviendo Empires Hotel, number 2, Icheo Dodge Crescent, behind Salvation Ministry, off Onitsha Road, Irete, Imo State, now offers luxury accommodation, exotic bar, free Wi-Fi, 24/7 electricity, restaurants, and gym services. Also, the hotel is running a promo of 40% discount on lodging and accommodation. 12,000 naira rooms now goes for 7,200 naira. 17,000 naira rooms now goes for 10,200, and 27,000 naira rooms now goes for 16,200. For inquiries, please call 070-6844-6647. For booking and reservation, visit viviendoempireshotels.com.
Pass Hotel. That's the segment we are in. Let's talk about Nigeria. Yes, they've dropped one place from 35th to 36th position in the FIFA World Ranking for the month of February. Now, the ranking, which was released on Thursday yesterday, also had the likes of Benin Republic, Super Eagles opponent in the next month 2021 African Cup of Nations qualifier, move up one spot from 83 to 82nd. And for Lesotho, they will battle the Eagles on March the 30th. They are ranked 143 in the latest ranking. And for Nigeria, the 3-time African champions winners, however, they remain unmoved in Africa as they retain the 5th position behind Senegal, who is 20th in the world, and Tunisia, who is 20th in the world. And then AFCON champions, talking about Algeria, they are ranked 3rd in Africa, but 31st in the world. And Morocco, they are ranked 4th in Africa, but then 33rd in the world. Meanwhile, Belgium remain top of the FIFA World Ranking, while also world champions France are second. Brazil, England, Portugal, Spain, Argentina, Uruguay, Mexico, and also Italy, they complete the top 10 list in that particular order. Let's move on from there and talk about Europa League action, where some Nigerian players, some Nigerian players are scoring goals for fun. Oh my word, man. Joe Aribo was on target as Rangers defeated Royal Antwerp 4-3 away in the Thursday Europa League round of 32 fixture. It was Aribo's 6th goal. He 29 appearances in all competition for Rangers this particular season. And for Aribo, he scored in the 39 minutes to put Rangers 1 goal to nothing ahead in the game. We saw compatriot Leon Balogun. He was brought on in the 25th minute. Can you beat that, people? I don't think so much, Yami. For Kelechi Iheanacho and Wilfred Ndidi, they were in action as Leicester still held Slavia Prague to a goalless draw away in the Europa League first leg round of 32 class. And also in action, Peter Olayinka, who saw 90 minutes of action for Slavia Prague. He has all the best to him. Now in Austria, Samuel Chukwueze was back in VRS squad as they defeated Salzburg by 2 goals to nothing, but he did not get to play. Victor Osimhen was in Napoli starting 11 but fired blanks in their 2-0 loss away to Granada. And for Osimhen, he has scored just 2 goals in 14 appearances so far this particular season for Napoli. Tottenham manager Jose Mourinho said that they had 1 foot in the next round after the likes of Gary Bale inspired them to a 4-1 win. The likes of Lucas Moura, Son Heung-min, and also Alves Moraes, they were on target. Now for Resta Belgrade, it was a 2-2 draw between them and AC Milan. And for Real Madrid, let's say Real Madrid, they lost to Manchester United by 4-0. Congratulations to Ligonel Solskjaer and his boys. Before that game, a lot of Man United fans they were afraid. Say, this one we don't understand us, but then they won. So kudos to Bruno Fernandes. He had a brace in that game. Marcus Rashford and also Danny James. For Arsenal Football Club, it took the effort of Bukayo Saka to salvage the 1-1 draw away from home for them. And for Royal Antwerp, like I mentioned earlier, what a game. There's one record about Steven Gerrard and that Rangers team. Now for Rangers, they've only lost 1 of their last 40 matches across all competition. They've won 33, they've drawn 6, with that lone defeat coming against Saint Mirren in the League Cup in December. Just losing 1 game alone. After 40 games, Steven Gerrard is doing a fantastic job with this Rangers team. I just look at the time. I need to call it around, but let me also help you with some of the results that went down in other centers as far as Europa League action is concerned. Who did the needful? The likes of Dynamo Kiev played a 1-1 draw with Club Brugge. FC Krasnodar lost to Dynamo Zagreb by 3-2. And not forgetting Olympiacos beats PSV Eindhoven by 4-2. And then Sporting Braga lost to Roma by 2-0. And then I'm not forgetting Young Boys, they beat Bayer Leverkusen 4-3. And then for Granada beats Napoli 2-0. Lille lost to Ajax by 2-1. Maccabi Tel Aviv lost to Shakhtar Donetsk by 2-0. And for Mode, they played at a 3-3 draw with Hoffenheim. And not forgetting Salzburg lost to Villarreal by 2-0. That's how much you can take this morning. Join me in the evening from 6 to 7 p.m. for sports today. My name will never ever change. It remains the Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka. From me to you all, it is peace, love, arrivederci.